All Night by Delmore, Swartz. Rode the train all night in the sick light. A bird flew parallel with singular will in daytime's moods and attitudes. The other passengers slumped, dozed, slept, read, waiting and waiting for a place to be displaced on the exact track of safety or the rack of accident. Looked out the window, unable to distinguish lights in the towns of passage from the yellow lights, numb on the ceiling, and the bird flew parallel and still as the train shot forth the straight line of its whistle. Forward on the taut tracks, piercing empty, familiar, the bored center of this vision and condition looked and looked down the slick pages of the magazine, seeking the seen and unseen, as his gaze fell down the well of the great darkness under the slick glitter, and he was only among 8 million writers and readers, and all the while under his empty smile the shaking drum of the long determined passage passed through him, by his body mimicked and echoed, and then the train, like a suddenly storming rain, began to rush and thresh. The silent of passive night pressing and impressing the patient's forehead with the tightening like image of the rushing engine, proceeded by a shaft of light, piercing the dark and changing, transforming the silence into a violence of foam, sound, smoke, and secession. A bored child went to get a cup of water, and crushed the cup beneath the water too was boring, merely boredom's struggle. The child, returning, looked over the shoulder of a man reading until he annoyed the shoulder. A fat woman yawned and felt the liquid drops drip down the fleece of many dinners. And the bird flew parallel, and parallel flew the black pencil lines of telephone posts, crucified in regular intervals, post after post of thrice-crossed, blue-belled, anonymous trees. Then the bird cried as if to all of us, "Oh, your life, your lonely life, what have you ever done with it, and done with the great gift of conscience? What will you ever do with your life before death's knife provide the answer ultimate and appropriate? As for I, my part, and my heart, as one who falls in a parachute, falls endlessly, and feel the vast draft of the abyss sucking him down and down, and endlessly, helplessly falling, an appalled clown. This is the way the night passes by. This is the overnight endless trip to the famous and fathomable abyss."